Assalamu alaikum everyone. Right, this is great. Bitcoin is dropping down again, and we have actually popped to the downside. Yesterday, I made another video regarding Bitcoin, if Bitcoin is going to break or not, and we had 11 days, and finally, it just happened in 24 hours that you have started to drop down one more time. So, what is Bitcoin next move? Okay, on the daily time frame, we kind of have this small bear flag, if you notice. So this is a little bit of a flag here that I noticed right there, and it will be safe to assume that this bear flag is going to drop Bitcoin all the way down and down to nearly $75,000. So we're looking at 75k coming up, but I think it's going to be a little bit more lower. To me, honestly, there's 69k that makes sense. So 69, 64 are two places that will make a lot of sense, or down at least to this channel is where things might actually go down to. So it could just be that we get this kind of a bloodbath that we saw. So this bloodbath, similar, let's actually take some few candles, replicate the candles, and see how it's gonna turn out to be. So if we duplicate these, this move to the downside that we saw previously, if we copy and paste the candles from, at least from where you started, you can see it pretty much takes you all the way down to nearly 68, nearly $67,000. But that actually depends if you duplicate this one itself or not. Now keep in mind that this move down doesn't really touch the trend line. Okay, there's one small, pay attention to this. Okay, it's a very small, unnoticeable thing, but a very important thing. Okay, nobody really goes in depth as much as I'm gonna do here. So you have this move down, right? So when you had that move to the downside, you kind of touch and you went even below the trend line itself. Then why is it that even if you make a big drop like that, you're still not touching that lower trend line? Okay, so zoom in there and notice how you're still not touching the trend line. There's a little bit of a gap. The reason is because the lower support, this is, again, keep in mind, it's a very simple answer. This whole pattern is a descending broadening wedge. So the more you drop in the future is going to be a bigger drop than the previous one, because it is broadening, it is wide, it is more bigger. That's the whole point here. It's a descending broadening wedge. So the bigger you're going to go down, it's just going to be bigger than the previous drops. Okay, and that's the reason why. Now, which also means, to my last final point, is that yes, you're looking for that move down and probably a little bit lower, maybe, even 65 could make sense, but keep in mind that it's going to be a bigger pump as well, right? So this time it's going to be how much of a move. If we come down to the lowest part, this is going to be actually 22%. Okay, and the last time you had the move to the upside, this was nearly 18%. Okay, so we're having that extra mile to the upside. Even better is that if you break above, you retest, then you're good to go back to the all-time high. And that's all for the Bitcoin update today, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Love.